Welcome back to Viral Star Scandals, your number one source for the biggest bombshells and hottest tea in Hollywood. We are digging through the legal filings and the leaked photos so you don't have to. In the last 24 hours, the landscape of celebrity legal battles has completely shifted. A new romance is raising eyebrows across the NFL, and a certain Duke and Duchess are apparently causing panic in the boardrooms of Netflix. We have 5 major stories breaking right now. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single update from us. Here is what is making headlines. Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively. The legal shakeup. Welcome back to the deepest dive of the hour. We are starting with the bombshell legal ruling that has completely rewritten the narrative of the It Ends With Us lawsuit. Just over 1 month before the trial was set to begin in a New York federal courtroom, Judge Lewis Lyman has delivered a devastating blow to the actress Blake Lively. Here is what happened on April 2nd. The judge formally dismissed Ms. Lively's core claim of sexual harassment against her co-star and director, Mr. Justin Baldoni. In a lengthy written order, Judge Lyman ruled that the specific conduct described on the set of the romantic drama simply did not rise to the level of a legally defined hostile work environment. The judge pointed to a very specific reason. He noted that the movie in question dealt with mature adult themes involving domestic abuse and complex romantic dynamics. Therefore, when Mr. Baldoni suggested certain intimate scenes or discussed the physicality of the characters, the judge argued that this behavior was not beyond what might reasonably be expected in that context. The court found that while Ms. Lively may have felt uncomfortable, the law requires a higher standard of proof for harassment claims, and those specific allegations did not meet that threshold. However, this is not a total victory for Mr. Baldoni, and it is certainly not the end of the case. The judge is allowing Ms. Lively to move forward with 2 very serious claims, retaliation and breach of contract. Specifically, Ms. Lively accuses Mr. Baldoni and his production team of running an aggressive and sophisticated smear campaign against her in the media. She alleges that after she raised concerns about her safety and the working conditions on set, Mr. Baldoni's team hired a crisis public relations firm to plant negative stories about her in the press. The judge has ruled that these retaliation claims have enough evidence to proceed to trial. Immediately following the ruling, both sides rushed to the cameras. Ms. Lively's legal team released a statement insisting that the case was always about retaliation. They said, and I quote, "This fight was never just about the initial conduct. It is about the punishment she faced for speaking up. They are framing the dismissed harassment claim as a distraction from the real crime, the alleged attempt to destroy her reputation." On the other side, Mr. Baldoni's lawyers are celebrating. They called the dismissal of the harassment claims a complete validation of their client. They described the original accusations as very serious, false allegations that never should have seen the light of day. They are confident that the remaining claims will also be dismissed in time. But the drama is not just in the court filings, it is also in the courtroom behavior. With the trial date set for May 18th, a new war is brewing over the witness list. Ms. Lively is now demanding to know if Mr. Baldoni will actually show up to court in person. Her team has accused his lawyers of playing strategic games with the witness list, specifically trying to exclude key witnesses or make them appear via video call rather than in person. Ms. Lively wants him in the room, under the lights, answering for his actions. This legal war is far from over. The power dynamic has shifted significantly, but both sides are digging in for a very public and very expensive battle. We will be watching the courthouse steps on May 18th. Do not go anywhere. Vrabel and Dianna Russini. The poolside scandal. Moving on to our second story, and this one is spilling out of the sports world and into the gossip columns. We are talking about a cozy poolside encounter that has sparked massive cheating rumors involving a top National Football League coach and a well-known sports reporter. The internet exploded yesterday when photographs published by the reliable gossip outlet Page Six showed New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel getting very comfortable with NFL reporter Dianna Russini. These were not grainy long-distance shots. These were clear, high-resolution images taken at a resort in Sedona, Arizona. The photographs show the pair sharing a warm hug while standing by the pool. They show them lounging on chairs placed very close together. But there is one image in particular that has caused the most damage. That image shows Mr. Vrabel and Miss Russini holding hands with their fingers fully interlocked, as if they were a romantic couple on a vacation. There is just one major problem that makes this a scandal rather than a love story. Both of these individuals are married to other people. Coach Mike Vrabel celebrated his 26th wedding anniversary with his wife Jen just last year. The couple has children together and has presented a stable family image to the public for decades. Similarly, Dianna Russini marked her 5th wedding anniversary with her husband last fall. She often speaks about balancing her demanding career with her home life. Within hours of the photos going viral on social media platforms like X and Reddit, both parties rushed to release statements denying any romantic involvement. Coach Vrabel called the suggestions laughable and insisted that the interaction was completely innocent. He claimed that he and Ms. Russini are old friends who happened to be at the same resort and simply caught up by the pool. Ms. Russini released a similar statement, arguing that the photographs were misleading. She claimed the images did not show the other 4 friends who were in their group at the time. She said that cropping out the rest of the group made a friendly hug look like something secretive. However, the court of public opinion is not buying these explanations. Fans on Reddit have been dissecting the images pixel by pixel. Many are questioning what their respective spouses think about these photographs. See, a top comment with thousands of upvotes points out that, quote, innocent interactions usually do not require holding hands with interlocked fingers by a swimming pool. Another user noted that if there were 4 other friends in the group, why did none of those friends appear in any of the published photographs? The timing is also terrible for the New England Patriots organization. The team is heading into the off-season with a new coaching staff, and this scandal is a major distraction that the front office did not want. Coach Vrabel has not appeared publicly since the photos were released, and reporters are camped outside the team facility waiting for a more detailed explanation. We will update you as soon as the spouses break their silence. Taylor Frankie Paul and Dakota Mortensen. The lip tattoo obsession. Our third story takes us from the football field to the bizarre world of reality television obsession. The drama on the popular Hulu show, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, has spilled into real life in a terrifying way. It involves permanent ink, a restraining order, and a tattoo located inside a man's mouth. Taylor Frankie Paul, a reality star who was previously set to appear on The Bachelorette, has filed for a protective order against her ex-boyfriend Dakota Mortensen. The court filings were obtained by People magazine, and they paint a picture of what Taylor describes as a pattern of, quote, possessive and erratic behavior. She claims that Mr. Mortensen has been unable to let go of their relationship and that his actions have escalated to the point where she fears for her personal safety, but the detail that has everyone talking involves a trip to a tattoo parlor. According to the sworn affidavit submitted by Ms. Paul, the incident occurred on February 14th, that is Valentine's Day. She says that just hours after she posted a promotional video for her television show on Instagram, Mr. Mortensen walked into a tattoo shop. He did not get a butterfly or a skull. He asked the tattoo artist to ink her initials, the letters TFP, on the inside of his lower lip. That is right. He has her name permanently stamped on the flesh inside his mouth. Ms. Paul says she was completely freaked out when she found out. She told the court that they were not even in a romantic relationship anymore at the time of the tattoo. They had broken up weeks earlier. She submitted photographs of the tattoo to the court as evidence, and those photographs have since been published online. The initials are clearly visible when he pulls his lip down. She views the tattoo not as a romantic gesture or a love token, but as a sign of deep psychological control and obsession. However, this story has two sides. Mr. Mortensen has also filed his own protective order against Miss Paul, claiming that she has been aggressive towards him. In a surprising twist, a family court judge recently granted Mr. Mortensen custody of their young son. This suggests that the judge found some credibility in his claims about Ms. Paul's behavior as a mother. Ms. Paul alleges that Mr. Mortensen's obsession escalated as the premiere date of her new show got closer. She believes that the attention she receives from fans triggers his possessive instincts. She told the court that she now checks her surroundings constantly and has changed her daily routines to avoid running into him. Legal experts say that the lip tattoo could be a key piece of evidence in the upcoming court hearing. A judge may view it as proof of unstable behavior. Alternatively, a judge might view it as a stupid but harmless decision made by a heartbroken man. Either way, this is a dark and bizarre turn for the reality star. We will be watching the court hearings very closely and bringing you the verdict as soon as it happens. Do not go anywhere. More scandals are coming right up. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau, the controversial romance. Our fourth story takes us from reality television drama to the unexpected intersection of pop music and international politics. Katy Perry, the global superstar known for hits like Firework and Roar, appears to be done hiding her high-profile romance, and the man she is dating is not another musician or actor. It is the former Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. The singer took to her Instagram account on April 7th to share a carousel of photographs from her life lately. The post included pictures of her in the recording studio, photos of her cat, and a few selfies. But the image that stopped the scroll was a fully glammed up shot of her posing closely with Mr. Trudeau at what appeared to be a private dinner event. Both of them were smiling. See, she was wearing an elegant gown. He was in a dark suit. The caption she wrote is what turned this from a simple photo share into a major scandal. She wrote, and I quote directly, "Never knew karma could be so rewarding." That caption is significant. It is widely interpreted as a direct shot at her critics, specifically those who questioned her judgment for getting involved with a polarizing political figure. The couple first confirmed their relationship back in December of 2025, but until now, they had kept most of their interactions out of the public eye. This Instagram post is their most public and defiant display yet. The pairing has raised serious eyebrows in both political and entertainment circles. Mr. Trudeau's legacy as Prime Minister is deeply controversial. While he was popular internationally for his progressive image, domestically he faced numerous scandals involving ethics violations, policy failures, and a sharp decline in approval ratings by the time he left office. His departure from office happened very recently, and many are questioning the timing of this public romance. Some critics have accused Ms. Perry of trying to rehab his image through her celebrity status. A source previously told People magazine that the couple is managing a long-distance relationship. Mr. Trudeau spends much of his time in Canada with his children from his previous marriage, while Ms. Perry is based primarily in Los Angeles for her music career. The source said they are prioritizing stability for their kids and are not rushing into anything like moving in together or getting married. But with this Instagram post, Miss Perry seems to be signaling something very clear. She does not care about the political baggage. She does not care about the ethics scandals. She is all in. The comments section of her post is currently a war zone. One group of fans is writing supportive messages, telling her to be happy. Another group of critics is flooding the comments with negative emojis and reminders of Mr. Trudeau's political failures. Some comments have even gone viral for their harsh criticism of the relationship. This is shaping up to be one of the most controversial celebrity couplings of the year. Neither Ms. Perry nor Mr. Trudeau has given an interview explaining the relationship further. For now, they seem content to let the Instagram post speak for itself, but the backlash is growing louder by the hour, and we will be monitoring their social media accounts for any response. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The Netflix nightmare. Finally, our fifth story brings us back to the streaming world and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Netflix several years ago with the promise of producing documentaries, scripted series, and children's programming, but behind the scenes, it appears that relationship is turning into a total nightmare for the staff involved. Insiders have revealed to Closer magazine that the Duke and Duchess are now demanding that Netflix launch an internal investigation to hunt down a mole. Apparently, the couple is furious about recent leaks to the press regarding the specific terms of their new contract extension. Someone inside the company has been talking to reporters about how much money the Sussexes are making, and what creative control they have, and what their demands are for office space and support staff. According to the insiders, Prince Harry and Meghan want names. They want to know exactly which employee or executive is speaking to the media without authorization. They reportedly want to see real consequences for whoever is talking, including terminations. They have allegedly told Netflix leadership that they will not feel safe or respected until the leak is found and removed from the project. But here is the twist that makes this story truly scandalous. The resentment is reportedly flowing both ways. Staff members at the streaming giant are allegedly just as frustrated with the Sussexes as the Sussexes are with the leaks. Multiple employees have described the couple as incredibly difficult to work with. There have apparently been numerous complaints about their behavior. One source described them as entitled, demanding, and dismissive of the hard-working crew members who stay late to accommodate their schedules. Another source said that the couple changes their minds constantly, forcing teams to scrap weeks of work and start over from scratch. This news comes on the heels of another awkward public appearance. The couple recently showed up at Kris Jenner's birthday party, an event that was supposed to be private. Their presence caused a public relations headache for the entire Kardashian-Jenner family, as photographers caught them entering the venue, and the internet had a field day with the combination of the royal family and the reality TV dynasty. While some top executives at Netflix still see the Sussexes as a valuable asset for publicity and global appeal, the lower-level staff who have to deal with them directly have apparently lost all patience. The word used by one insider was, quote, nightmare. They said that every request turns into a drama, every deadline is missed, and every meeting is tense. It seems the Hollywood dream that Prince Harry and Meghan chased when they stepped back from royal duties is hitting some very serious turbulence. Their production company has not released a major hit in over a year, and Netflix is reportedly reviewing whether to pick up their options for future projects. We will be watching this story closely because when a streaming giant starts leaking negative stories about its own talent, that usually means the contract will not be renewed. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back with your final update. And that is your update for today on viral star scandals. From the courtroom to the poolside, the drama never stops in the world of American celebrities. If you enjoyed this update, please do us a solid, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and leave a like on this video. It really helps us keep bringing you the fastest news. We will be back as soon as the next scandal breaks. Until then, stay viral.